It's the final episode of Season 3 of Marketing Ninja Unleashed, the very first year of my podcast. And what a year it's been. In this episode, I'm wrapping up 2025 with some honest reflections, practical advice, and a look ahead to what 2026 could bring for your business. We're talking about how to plan meaningful, non-cliché New Year marketing, why I'm already preparing Valentine's and Mother's Day campaigns for e-commerce clients, New Year's resolutions that every business should consider, the surprising success of my most popular and vulnerable video this year, plus a quick look back at my highlights from 2025. It is the perfect episode for business owners who want to finish the year strong and step into 2026 with clarity, intention, and confidence. Hey everyone, welcome to the final episode of Season 3 of Marketing Ninja Unleashed. I can't believe we've reached the end of the year and the end of another season. Thank you so much for sticking with me, learning with me, and growing with me. This podcast genuinely would not exist without you. It's crazy to think that I only started the podcast this year and I've got nearly 30 episodes recorded. It's been an epic year for me and for you and your story, but I'll get to that a little bit later. In this episode, I'll be covering marketing campaigns for the new year, why planning early will make a difference now, New Year's resolutions that you can actually keep, plus a wrap up of this year. So let's kick things off with something that happens every December, campaign planning for the new year. New Year marketing is one of the easiest campaigns that falls into cliche territory. New year, new you, fresh start, time to reset. We've seen it all, we've ignored it all. The problem isn't the message, it's the lack of originality. Most New Year content blends into one giant motivational slur that people end up scrolling straight past. So I want you to think about January campaigns slightly differently. Instead of making it about the new year, make it about your customer. What are they trying to achieve? What do they struggle with every January? Where are they emotionally, financially, even mentally? If you're a service business like a financial advisor, estate agent, or coach, focus on reassurance, clarity, and small wins. January is overwhelming for a lot of people. They want simplicity, not pressure. If you're a product-based business, think lifestyle, not resolutions. Show how your product fits naturally into people's goals rather than forcing a transformation narrative. And here's the big one. Authenticity beats the calendar. Your successes in January won't come from seasonal slogans. It'll come from understanding your audience deeper than your competitors do. Now, while many businesses are still trying to wrap up Christmas campaigns, I'm already deep into planning for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day for our e-commerce clients. Why? Because those campaigns aren't just 2 weeks long, they're 6 to 8 weeks long, and it makes such a difference when you plan early. For Valentine's, keep it flexible. Couples, friendships, self-love, families, even people who hate Valentine's Day. The more inclusive that your approach is, the more that your audience actually feels seen. For Mother's Day, focus on storytelling. People buy emotions, not products. They want meaning, nostalgia, appreciation, not just a gift. If you start early, your audience has time to warm up. They'll see your content, your product, and your brand repeatedly, but in a helpful, natural way. Early planning turns one-time buyers into loyal customers, and they're there for the long term. One of the biggest surprises of 2025 for me was that my most popular post was actually my very first video. I was terrified, shaky, and completely out of my comfort zone. But it resonated because it was real. I wasn't trying to be perfect. I wasn't trying to be corporate. I wasn't even trying to be impressive. I was simply taking my own advice, showing up, telling my story, and letting people in. And that's why it worked. People connect with vulnerability because it feels human. When you're honest, when you're open, when you show the messy side, you build trust. So if you've been scared to show your face or tell your story or be visible, take this as your sign to try. Your audience doesn't want perfection. They want you.
LinkedIn is pretty great at a lot of things, like helping you tap into your field's latest industry trends and insights. We can't stop your colleague from tapping her pencil. LinkedIn can help you find new jobs that align with your career goals. We cannot help find the source of that weird smell in the office fridge. Ew. And while we can't stop your colleagues from bringing their hobbies into the office. LinkedIn can help bring your career to the next level. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
Now, moving on to New Year's resolutions. I know they can feel cheesy, but hear me out. Businesses do actually need them as well. And here are a few that I'm recommending for 2026. Number 1, get consistent, really consistent. Whatever content level you can maintain, do that. Don't burn yourself out in January with 12 posts a week and then do nothing for the rest of the year. That's not helpful for anyone. Number 2, review what actually worked in 2025. Look at the numbers. Your data is your roadmap. It's telling you what you need to do. Number 3, simplify your messaging. If people can't explain what you do in one sentence, your brand needs clarity. Number 4, use AI properly, not as your voice, but as your assistant. Tools don't replace strategy. You still need to do the thinking. Number 5, focus on storytelling. People by people, emotions and experiences. Give them the reasons you exist. And finally, number 6, invest in your brand. It's the only thing that will keep you going for the long term. Whether that's photography, video, your tone of voice, or even your website, your brand is what sets you apart. Make 2026 the year that you choose consistency and clarity over all the chaos. And as we head into 2026, I have really been thinking about what I want next year to look like for me and for you and your story. But instead of writing a long list of goals or big ambitions, I've chosen just a handful of resolutions. The ones that actually matter, the ones that make a difference, and the ones that I know will make me better at what I do. The first one is staying consistent. Consistent on social media, consistent with this podcast, consistent with showing up, not just when I feel inspired, but even on the days where I feel tired or overwhelmed or unsure. Because if there's one thing that I've learned this year, it's that consistency builds trust. And trust is the foundation of great storytelling, great marketing, and great relationships. So, I'll be sticking to my own advice in 2026, showing up regularly, sharing what I know, and hopefully helping more people along the way. My second resolution is helping more business owners to tell their story. It's the one part of my job that I really love the most, seeing somebody light up when they hear their own story reflected back to them. Or watching a business owner realize that their experiences, their values, their journey is the real marketing secret that they should be sharing. So next year, I want to do more of that. More video storytelling, more workshops, more conversations with people who don't think they have a story until they realize that they absolutely do. My third resolution is all about connection. Not just the online connections, although they do matter, but the real in-person ones too. The networking events, the coffee chats, the unexpected conversations that end up becoming collaborations. This past year has taught me how powerful the right network can be. Not just for business growth, but for confidence and creativity. So in 2026, I want to connect intentionally with the people who energize me, who inspire me, and who genuinely want to grow together. And my final resolution is stepping out of my comfort zone more often. This year, I did things that made me nervous. I presented at Find a Biz. I hosted a lot more video content. I said yes to opportunities that the old me would have said no to. And every single one of those moments helped me to grow. So in 2026, I want more of that. Because confidence doesn't come first. Courage comes first. So those are my resolutions. Stay consistent, tell more stories, connect deeply, and be brave. And if 2026 ends up being anything like this year, I know it's going to be a great one. Before I wrap up this episode, I want to share a little Christmas message. I really hope this season brings you rest, joy, clarity, and moments that remind you of why you do what you do. Whether you celebrate Christmas, something else, or just enjoy some downtime, I really hope you get the break that you deserve. I'll be spending Christmas reflecting on 2025, planning for 2026, and enjoying time with the people that I love. And I encourage you to do the same. Your business needs a rested version of you. So, here's a quick summary of my own year. I started the year by launching a full series of videos across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and LinkedIn. I joined the Find a Biz networking group in Kirby Muxloe and met some incredible people. I delivered my first 10-minute presentation about me and my business. I joined the Midlands Asian Lawyers Association committee and helped them plan their annual ball. I turned 40 and went on 3 unforgettable trips, Rome, Morocco, and Dubai, to celebrate and wind down. I started this amazing podcast and I'm still going. I want to say a huge thank you to every single guest that I've had this year. You've really helped me to take this podcast to the next level. Thank you very much. Plus, A massive thank you to Pete from Monkey Pants Productions, who helps to bring this podcast to life. Without you, I'd just be sitting at home talking to myself and driving my husband crazy. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my voice and my story. There's so much more that I feel grateful for, but I won't bore you with. It's been an amazing 2025, but the biggest thank you of all goes to you for listening, supporting, sharing, reviewing, and giving me the confidence to keep going. 2026 is going to be big. I will be back with season 4 in February, and I'm shaking things up a little, but in a good way, trust me. I can't wait to share it with you. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you all, and here's to an incredible start to 2026 for everyone. And one final note, remember, you and your story is here to make sure your story is the one the world won't forget.
This has been a Monkey Pants Productions podcast.